All right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich CELENZA. Thanks for checking out the Rich CELENZA show. So, you know, a lot of times I do podcasts on health and wellness and fitness, and I'm always telling people, if you don't like the gym or working out with weights, go try yoga, try Pilates, try something else till you find what you want, right? Here's the deal. A lot of people never seem to find what they want. They just hate exercising. I understand it. A lot of people even hate sweating. I have a daughter like that, my youngest daughter. I don't think she likes anything physical, to be honest with you. Anyways, what I think I'm going to call the podcast, not sure yet, but if you hate exercising, then find other activities to do. Because I do think there's a lot of people that just hate working out, but they still want to keep in shape. They still want to burn calories. They still want to feel good. And I think it's a weird place to be, or people think it's a weird place to be. But I'm here to tell you, here's the thing when it comes to that. You just got to find, and it doesn't have to be exercise, you don't have to exercise. I think the word exercise kind of has been incorporated in everything. So like even, if you go surfing in the old days, right, I'm just saying, was that considered exercise? It takes a lot of endurance, strength. It's unbelievable the toll it will take. Sure, if you look at it, is that a form of exercising? I guess so. But if you look at somebody else, they're like, no, dude, all I'm doing is swimming out with my board and catching a wave, right? Maybe to that person. Same with, say, you go roller skating. 1 minute, rollerblading may be exercising or considered, and roller skating isn't. But roller skating is a form of exercise, I guess. They kind of, and they talk about certain things. And that's what I'm saying to you is maybe, again, exercising isn't for you, but finding fun activities may definitely be for you. It could be dancing, I say a lot of times. But I think what happens with a lot of people who like to dance, they drink. Or they may even go out and smoke, or they may go out and do drugs. It's kind of like the nightclub environment. Or not everybody. Of course, you have professional dancers and all that stuff. And, people dance, even they teach dance and all these other things. I'm not trying to say. But my point being is, again, you may not even realize it. You may hate sweating. You may go to a gym and be like, I hate this. You may go run, I hate this. I'm going to go to a yoga, I hate this, I'm sweating, or, whatever the case may be. But when you're out dancing on weekends, you're sweating your ass off. You love it. And you never kind of realize that that's a form of exercising. Just different. But you're burning off calories and you're having fun. I think people got to really realize that, and I talk about this a lot, there's so much shit to do. You just don't understand it. Or you don't go do it, is what I should say. There's hundreds of things you can do that can help you stay in better shape, maybe burn calories. And again, it's not even, I think, too, when we think, hey, I want to be in better shape. That does not mean you have to be ripped, cut. That doesn't mean you have to sweat your ass off. That doesn't mean you have to run a certain amount of miles. It doesn't mean you have to lift a certain amount of weight or a certain type of position or be a certain weight in general that you want to weigh. There's a lot of different things, that can probably keep you healthy again. And I discussed that where, like, even hiking, say, for instance, you're not an outdoors person. I get it. That sucks, right? But again, you may, you have a dog, your kid's left or whatever, and I do this. So we got a baby carriage thing, and I push the dog when we go walk. It's a little more weight. He's 20-something pounds, plus I'm pushing that baby carriage or whatever the hell you want to call it. And say we go walk a couple miles. It's just a little more oomph. And the thing is, when I go walking sometimes with my girlfriend, I kind of take something that's a little healthy, but I have fun with it. So we'll walk to our favorite burger place. We'll walk to our favorite coffee house and have coffee. Again, I'm doing something fun with, I guess you could say, exercising, but walking, it's great. I love it. I talk about it all the time. If you hate exercising and all these things, but you may like to go to certain places, and again, instead of driving, you just walk. And, these are things, again, even if you want to cycle, you may have liked cycling when you were a kid, but all of a sudden when your friends may be cycling, and I saw this at San Diego, they're hardcore cyclists. So they're going up and down hills and mountains and all these things. And I was like, yeah, I love cycling. That's probably not going to be something I do. But then my cousin got some beach bikes, whatever the hell they call them. And we also went, with in the hills and mountains too with the bicycles, the hardcore ones, and I love that. But also just taking the bike, cruising on the beach, just chilling. In Carlsbad, San Diego, it was fun. Again, is that exercise? I don't know. I guess so. But again, it was something that was very fun, and we would go from place to place, maybe even have a drink on the beach, have a coffee again, have some tacos, just doing things that are fun. And I think they don't always have to be, like I always kind of preach a lot of times, if you want to do something in fitness, find something that you're going to stick with, that you're going to have fun with. Maybe it could be something very social. But forget all that shit in this situation. If you're just somebody who finds yourself miserable, and believe me, I know a lot of these people. I have a lot of people that are always hitting me up that don't like anything physical. But you do have to move. And you have to burn calories, I think, to a certain point. You should get your heartbeat up a little bit. And it's just, you want to be mobile. You want to get that blood flow, especially as you get older. And the quicker you kind of start doing things, and I don't care if you're a mall walker. I know that sounds like a joke. I'm always in the malls, or I used to be early mornings or even very late at night. But a lot of people, walk malls, walk around the store. Something you may be interested in, especially if you're in a cold climate, you don't like going to the gym, walking on a treadmill, or you don't like walking on a treadmill at home, and it's too cold to walk outside. You go to maybe somewhere like a mall. You like the environment. Again, just figuring something out that, again, that's going to at least, like I said, get the blood flow going. Don't cancel everything out. I wouldn't recommend sitting on your ass just for long periods of time. I see more and more people becoming obese, especially through the pandemic. I heard the average person, which I find it hard to believe, gained 20 pounds, but I'm in Florida. I find that kind of ridiculous. I heard that, and I don't believe that, but I'm sure a lot of people did gain a lot of weight through the pandemic. So that's the only thing I want to do on this podcast, is really mention that if you don't like to sweat, you don't like all that, you don't even like the word exercise, you don't like any of that nonsense, maybe, again, you do want to, though, keep a certain weight and maybe stay in better shape or look good. Just figuring out something really fun. I'd recommend, like I said earlier, dancing. Even if you take dance classes, and if you're a single dude, I'm going to tell you right now, one of the best places to meet women are in dance classes. So I might as well throw that in there too. But yeah, you could take dance. You could do a lot of things that you don't realize. You could just help, help yourself physically. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Anyone has any questions or comments, hit me up. I do a lot of videos. I did a lot of videos on YouTube regarding health, fitness, or any of those things. You might want to check them out. Yeah. All right, take care, and I wish you nothing but the best.